I'm out here at the headwaters of the Colorado River again. I liked it up here last time. I think though that the lure that I made, the inline spinner, was just a little bit too big. And so this time I went with a little bit smaller of a spinner. Immediately after construction, I think the next spinner I'm gonna make is gotta have a swivel incorporated into it to reduce the line twist. I don't know how they deal with this normally, but I'm seeing a lot of line twist. So yeah, if you got ideas, drop them in the comments. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, target species today is going to be the brook trout, the elusive brook trout. I don't know if cutthroat get up here. If they do, it'd be great to get into them, or maybe a brown or two. They might be up here this far. But last time I did catch a nice little brook trout, so that's really the goal. I wanted to shrink the size of my, I saw something rise over there. I'm gonna shrink the size of my lure a little bit, give them a smaller presentation. I also brought my Tenkara rod because last week had a lot of luck. Not a lot of luck, but I had luck, which is more than I've ever had before with my Tenkara rod. So same thing. I've got like a black top water, almost like a grasshopper type, cricket type lure or fly on top. And then right below it, a really tiny nymph, about 8 inches below it. So doing a little bit of a hopper dropper type technique again. The reason I'm doing that is, well, as you're walking around, you're seeing tons of grasshoppers everywhere. So your instinct is to use these things. You're getting hit in the face with these black flies all over the place. So your instinct is to use a black fly immediately. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I've got my Tenkara out. I've got the green lure from last week. We'll keep that on, and we'll start using this this micro lure. It's a lot smaller. I mean, just to show you, it really is just maybe 1.5 inches long, with that extra little flash on the back, maybe 2 inches long, maybe 2 inches long. I'll say 1.75 inches. The fish will be pleasantly surprised if it's bigger once it gets in its mouth. But yeah, I'm going to take you along this stretch of river. We'll walk up here. We'll keep casting around. We'll see if we can use the Tenkara rod. We'll see if we can get anything on the Tenkara. We'll see if we can get anything on these micro spinners. And so yeah, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you have recently, thanks for joining. I know we've had a lot of new subscribers recently. And like the video and comment below. I'll take you with me. Alright guys, look how beautiful these brook trout are. I mean, man, with those spots and those fins, those are beautiful. Caught them on my inline micro spinner, right here, right there on the thing. So we'll just get them right back in. There you go, buddy. There you go. And he's out. And he's right up under. He's right back in there. You can't even see him anymore. There's just an undercut underneath that grass. And that's probably just where they're hanging in each one of these things. He was just waiting for my micro lure to go through. And then just bam, right there. As soon as it was about to get out of his reach and get down into the rapids, he hit it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see if we can catch another one. If not, it's been a fun trip already. I've been thinking about moving to that other place where I caught the brook trout last week. It was a little bit downstream. But I'm liking this microfishing a little bit. It's beautiful. That's the plus side about fishing for brook trout is it's usually done in an absolutely beautiful setting. All right, that micro inline spinner is working out really well right now. Yeah, I think what I want to do is some sort of swivel on the end of it instead of the hook tie. Maybe I'll incorporate the swivel somehow. We're gonna keep hitting these undercuts. Try to get it as close to the edge as we can and bring it in there and see if we can catch any more of those brook trout there. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. I highly recommend giving it a try. Figure out a way that what best lure you want to make, or what's the best kind of lure that you want to make. These are pretty easy to make. I mean, a couple of pliers that you got to buy just to make it super easy, but you don't have to. But I recommend giving it a shot. It's a lot of fun bending up and twisting up a lure and then actually catching a fish with it. It's pretty cool. And being able to do it in multiple places along the stream, so I'm fishing for multiple species of trout. That's also pretty cool. That's also pretty cool. So target species acquired. Brook trout has been caught. It's official. The little inline spinner, the little inline micro spinner has done its job. See, now that I'm walked past it, see this cut would have been a good cut too to try to fish. But yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to hit these up as I move, because he just went right back under there, and so he hit it right here, right before it went over the rapids. So I'm gonna keep trying to fish this and see how it goes, and we will see how it goes. All right, here's another one of those spots with some undercut. I'm gonna try to see if I can coax some of these brookies out. Look at him. That's like a 6-inch bait. Let's get him back in the water. He's out of there. That was a tiny little fish. Alright, that was a tiny little fish, but that's fun to be able to just plug him out of the stream like that. Again, on my micro spinner, which is cool. Had a lot of trouble with some line twist, had to cut and restring, which was annoying. But yeah, that just underlines the fact that I need to put those swivels, a swivel on the next one. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel if you want to see the swivel spinner. I'm thinking it might even be a swivel micro spinner. Leave your comments below how you think I could fix the line spin that I'm having. And thanks for checking out the video.